Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Watch Me Bag and Board My Comics, where I bag and board my most recent comic book pickups and let you know what I thought about them. Already bagged and boarded edition. We start off with this. This is One World Under Doom number 9. This is written by Ryan North with art by R.B. Silva. I loved this event. This is the last issue, the final issue of this event. Dr. Doom screwed up big time in the last issue, and he spends most of this issue trying to rectify that problem. He does, but it means he has to go away for a little bit in the comic book world. I wish the series had ran a little bit longer and it had a little bit more room to breathe. It brought up a lot of issues, how we perceive the media, the news, what's good, what's evil, all those kinds of fun topics for comic books to explore. Really good series. This is Exquisite Corpses number 7. This is written by James Tynion IV and Michael Walsh, with art by Michael Walsh and Claire Rowe. This is a Marcos Martin cover variant. The premise of this book is a bunch of rich people have hired a bunch of killers to kill a bunch of people in a small, unsuspecting town. The townies are starting to figure out what's going on here by issue number 7. I believe the first trade is out. You should go get it. It's really interesting. And the concept for the book alone is interesting. The Exquisite Corpse is a surrealist technique where one artist or writer starts a story off, passes it off to another person, that person writes their part, so on and so forth, and the whole thing collaborates into one big story. Each issue has been written by James Tynion and a separate author or separate creator, so I think that's kind of what's going on here. Super interesting stuff. This is probably my favorite comic on the shelves right now. This is Everything Dead and Dying number 3. This is written by Tate Bromble with art by Jacob Phillips. This is another zombie story in which we follow a character named Jack who is immune to the zombie apocalypse and has somehow managed to live his life on his farm in his same idyllic way. However, a roving band of people shows up and upsets his peaceful little way of life. A lot of heartbreak going on in this comic, as any good zombie comic will have. Really, really good book. This is Captain America number 5, written by Chip Zdarsky with art by Valerio Schiti. This is the final issue of the first arc of this new series. Chip Zdarsky has been doing a very good job writing about Steve Rogers as he was just defrosted out of the ice. He immediately rejoins the military, gets sent off to Latveria to take on Dr. Doom, who has just taken over the country. However, in this issue, we find out, hey, American imperialism isn't always what it's cracked up to be. Really solid kickoff to the series. This is Wonder Woman number 27. This is written by Tom King with art by Daniel Samperi. Wonder Woman has invaded a small island ruled by a man named Mouse Man who has big teeth. Wonder Woman has snuck onto the island in the attempt to rescue somebody. Really, it's about toxic masculinity and a whole bunch of other stuff. So much has happened in this run, I'm starting to forget what the thread is. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Finally, this is Sacrificers number 17. This is written by Rick Remender with art by Max Fuimara. Listen, this is a great series. We are 17 issues into it. You shouldn't pick it up at issue 17. That's where too much has happened. But go out, pick up the trades. It's very Game of Thronesy. We've got a ruling class and a subjugated class that is fighting against them. Lots of great action, lots of great class warfare. Good stuff. And so these are my comics, all bagged and boarded. Thank you for watching.